Hi Kiwi, and welcome to a new playthrough. You've likely seen the thumbnail or the title. We're playing Gris. I've seen a lot of good things about this game, and I know very little about it, other than it's just kind of a platformer, I believe. Honestly, the reason why I want to play it is so that I can play Neva soon enough. It has a dog in it, and sadness, and you know, those are like my two favorite things, dogs and sadness. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're finally starting a new game. Let's see how it is. My hope with playing this game is it's a nice, short, but meaningful story before I jump into kind of a more long-form series again, now that we're taking a break from Pokemon. Some very pretty music, and the watercolor art is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Sometimes I think it's better enjoyed to not say anything and just experience the opening cinematic, but it looks like we're losing our voice here, and the ground underneath us is falling apart. Honestly, I'll just let this play out. I'd rather just hear it, not ruin it with my voice. Well, that triggered something reminiscent of Journey in me, and I'm already kind of emotionally charged. That's not a good sign for where we're headed. I don't know much about this game, but I know it has a lot to do with dealing with grief, I believe, so... I'm curious. Looks like we're officially in control now, I think. Yep, okay, I can kind of move. Alright, well, again... Journey is honestly a game I may play on this channel at some point, because it's a game Kiwi and I have a pretty close relationship to. It was the first game we ever played after we moved into our first apartment together, and so it's certainly got a special place in both our hearts, I imagine. We ended up, before we even finished unpacking, we had all our boxes, we were just laid on a beanbag, set up a TV, and casually started playing. And by casually, I mean we kind of just, it's one of those games where you just hold a direction and go. This one I believe is like a puzzle platformer of sorts, so I'm probably gonna have some amount of thinking. Journey had some amount of thinking too, but not that much. Looks like we've got another cutscene here. Nope, that's it. Okay, we're running. Can I jump? Doesn't seem, oh, okay, so B button is jump. Can I... Looks like that's about all I got for now, so just jump and run. Fair enough. That's sometimes all you need for a platformer. Interesting. Oh, it's a tree. I'm like, what is that squiggly line? They're like dying bent trees. Okay. I have to say, that opening cinematic, though, was gorgeous, and that music was so beautiful. Really, it genuinely triggered some emotions in me out of nowhere. I guess... Interesting, this is kind of like a point of no return sort of aesthetic, because we're not getting back up this way, are we? All right, well, we've crossed a precipice, if you will. Oh, little rock crab type things, that's cute. All right, what happens next? This is very Journey to me. Oh my goodness, this screams Journey to me. No obvious narrative, moving through abandoned ruins in a, I think I'm interpreting this as snow, but it probably very well could just be sand. More likely sand. Sandy sort of area. I'm curious, what story will unfold here? All right, looks like we've got our first thing to interact with. What are you, little light spirit? Looks like a constellation of sorts when it moves. Okay. Do we just collect it, or? Huh. I kind of like how it moves. Like, everything is so fluid, but the little star streak has like a low FPS. Gives some sort of kind of dissonance to the gameplay, or to the movement. Right, I wonder if we can jump up this and backtrack. We can, all right. Is there a hidden... I don't know. So I don't know. Are there collectibles in this game? Are there hidden secrets? If there are, I bet there's one this way. Little rock crab friend again. I can't get up here. There is something over there. Do we eventually get a double jump? Can I wall jump? What was that? No? Can I get on this and bounce off? No. Huh. That was the sound. Huh. Can't really see our sparkly friend in the background. There's definitely something up there. I just don't have the means to get up there yet. Maybe we'll learn eventually. Or can I jump on this? I can. Aha. All right. What are you? A second little star friend. Okay. I wonder if this was the intended way to go. Okay. Well, we're getting a cutscene, so it must be. Ah, I see. Okay. So the star friends create a path for us. All right. We've got a couple star friends here or there. There's one up there that I don't even know how I would reach. But we saw one over this way, so let's just head back this way. Okay. Oh, that's a little disorienting. Oh, look at us zoom out. What a weird perspective. I like this. Is that... It's a giant cloth ray or something. Oh, that's cute. I really like that. What have we got up here? Okay. So yeah, so it looks like the basic idea is we need to collect stars to create paths. And then we can just kind of glide along them to collect other things. Now, there was an item down below that I think I should try and collect, so... Well, I don't even know if it was an item necessarily, but... We now have enough stars to at least pass through that terrain we saw before, but there was something down here-ish, I think. Aha, what are you? Does that do anything? It seems like it's just a collectible of sorts. Maybe like, there are probably like hidden things that we need to find for completion. I, in typical fashion, am not likely going to go for completion on this game, but who knows? Maybe it really just enraptures me enough that I want to see all its little hidden secrets. The question is if those secrets actually contribute to the narrative, or if it's just kind of like a check mark on a completionist book sort of thing. If that's the case, I can probably do without. I'm here for the story and the experience, and I'm already having a good experience. That opening cutscene again was just phenomenal. I think it's best if I just maybe edit my voice out and just let the music play, because maybe it's just me, but my goodness, did that hit me in the gut. All right, looks like that's the hand that we were standing in, maybe. Interesting. The second hand. What have we got here? All right, we are, well, oh, okay. I wonder if this is going to be about the stages of grief, because I know it has to deal with something about grief. But my goodness, how many games do you know that kind of paint in a watercolor style? It's gorgeous. It's so pretty, and the music. Oh, we're in for a treat, Kiwi. I think we are. And I can't wait to see what Neva's about afterwards. But red, a color has been brought back. Huh. We're kind of doing a Paper Mario color splash, except better and shorter. Okay. Hopping up the stairs. Oh, we can mash jump here. I wonder if there's any weird speedrun strat to this. So what does it mean that we brought red back to the world? I imagine we're like processing our grief. This looks like something I could interact with, but no? All right, maybe it gets activated later by something. Can I ding the spell? Doesn't look like it. This looks like it's something. Yeah, okay, there we go. What have we got here? So I wonder if there's any context to what these little star constellation type things are beyond just MacGuffins to help us get through the levels. Looks like we're gonna need a fair few of them if we're gonna try and cross this boundary. Or interesting, maybe this is the end goal of collection. You make a full constellation after you collect all the stars. Okay. Since they're locked up there, that means we either need to collect a whole bunch, or it's a completionist goal at this point. I'm not sure which. Alright, we can jingle the bell. That's good to know. Not that I know if it does anything. Looks like I could go down, but why don't we travel up first? Let's lift ourselves up from our grief. Look, I'm never going to be a life coach. I don't think I have it in me, and I don't think I want to have it in me, because life coaching type stuff can certainly be preachy at the best of times. Actually, perhaps I don't really have a way of going anywhere now that I see. Oh well. Unless standing in this little cup activates something, which I don't think it did. We can try. Nope, no such luck. Alright. And I guess we head down for now. Maybe we come back here at the end. Maybe we end up here with all of the stars that we collect through the story. I guess that's one thought. I don't know, Kiwi. There's a lot to explore yet. What's down here? Nothing of interest again. We are getting like little glyphs with pictures. There's a little sea turtle over there. That's cute. Oh, down we go. Okay. Oh, we're out of control again. We're just going. Okay, yeah, this is Journey. This is like just another version of Journey for me, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it so much, Kiwi. Oh, I can jump. Huh. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing something in that previous section, but if I'm not, I think I'm just gonna choose to be quiet for those like big cutscene moments with music, because the music is just so incredible already. Like, I think it's easy. I think it goes without saying if you know, since you know me, Kiwi, but for those who don't, I am a huge sucker for piano with strings. Like, there are few musical sound fonts that hit me harder when they're trying to hit me in the emotions. What have we got going on here? We're on autopilot again. Don't stare into the sun, kids. You'll burn your retinas out. This is definitely going to be one of those soundtracks I buy after I finish the game, but there's the title drop and there's our drop. Oh goodness, we are falling quite a distance. It's a good thing we don't take fall damage in this game. I don't even know if there is a concept of damage. Okay, there's an item over here. Oh, hey. Okay, we just get it. Cool. I don't know what those do. But they're meant to be collected, if nothing else, from the looks of it. So, I don't know. Grief is... I don't know if I'm even qualified to talk about it, but certainly, if nothing else, I have experienced grief. I mean, who in their right mind outside of an innocent child who hasn't had enough time in the world to know hasn't experienced grief? And I'm sure I'll experience more. I think it's really what you do with grief that matters. And I think everyone processes those sorts of things differently. Man, we're gonna get unnecessarily, I don't know what the word is. We're gonna be unnecessarily contemplative here, it seems. Got an interesting little, like, kind of windmill village going on here. Oh dear, what's going on here? Okay. So I guess that's telling us maybe we need to be inside when big scary winds come, but wasn't expecting the angry organ to show up out of nowhere. But this is just consistently triggering Journey vibes. I think I'm going to be saying that. Oh, uh-oh. Maybe if I hug this wall. There we go. Okay, if I just hug this wall. You know, you could probably do a metaphor of things here like that, like moment of clarity where you're until you're suddenly just stricken with grief that just sets you back and paralyzes you or freezes you in place. I know in Hades, well, hold on one second. We're just gonna get knocked about a little bit here. I know in a Hades episode that is either aired or is going to air soon enough, I talked a little bit about Inside Out 2, and certainly that feeling of when emotions are just so powerful, like negative emotions in particular, that it becomes debilitating, disabling, like paralyzing even. And if they are going for a visual metaphor there, I think it's working. I think the idea of just like, you're fine, everything's calm, you're breathing, you may have been crying and now you have this moment of like, you have clarity for a brief moment, the emotions aren't hitting you, and then suddenly, without warning even, the evil organ starts playing and your emotions rise up and you're getting pushed and frozen in place, you can't move forward. Like... It's an interesting visual and audio metaphor they're going for here, if that's the case. Now, what is our answer to that grief, that wave of crushing emotion? I like the little rock crabs. Look at them. They're just like scuttering around. They are friends. So I presume there's nowhere for us to go over here, because it seemed like we were blocked off there. Can I platform up this way? I see little star points up there, so I must need to... Oh, way to get up that way. Oh, you know what? Here it is. Interesting. Was that there from the get-go, or did I miss it, is the question. Huh. So if we're continuing on with the visual metaphor, this is something else that I need to now point out. I don't know if these rocks were here, so we had to like move forward and then look back. We had to, but here's something that I just noticed. When that evil organ started playing, I was able to walk through it this time, I think. Let me keep moving forward here. Okay, no, it's still knocking us backwards. For a second, it was looking almost like I could walk through it. All right, well, what do we have next? This is a very interestingly designed terrain, and again, I'll try not to keep saying it reminds me of Journey, but it's going to be inevitable to some degree. Oh. We'll say being zoomed out like this makes it a little bit harder to see where I need to go, but look at us, we're traveling with a giant rock crab friend now. I'm gonna name you Sisyphus. I don't know why I decided on Sisyphus, but there we are. Sisyphus the rock crab. Say hi to Boldy for us, Sisyphus. Take care now. Thanks for the ride. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I go overly analytical here and just try to like interpret what these scenes mean. Huh, can I get that if I fall correctly? No, okay. The organ changed a little bit there. That's a little bit different on the organ this time. Maybe I can catch this with a jump. No, we must get like a double jump or something. Or maybe, you know what it is? I bet if we had fallen on top of this, the rock there may have cracked and we could have grabbed it that way, maybe. Oh. It does look like something's happening here when I jump on it, so maybe if I jump on it a lot? Nah, I bet we had to fall from the highest point, and then if we landed there, it would have broken open. Oh well. Well, like I said, I wasn't aiming for completion, but now I know how to complete if I want to go back. It's hard to really... There's not a whole lot to surmise from here yet, just that we're in some sort of fallen civilization from the looks of it. Alright, what have we got here? Cutscene. Alright, activate our star friends. Alright, we're getting beamed up, maybe? A square of travel? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, we've gained a new ability. Hold Y. Okay. Well, I was right about the idea of crushing things. Oh, we move. Oh, this'll let us hold against the storm. That's cool. So we can hold Y, and now we turn into a rock that lets us walk through the wind. That's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack and get that collectible then, because I guarantee you this should break those little things. But all right, there we go. Yeah, so I think we have our answer. Where's the angry organ? It's taking its time to show back up. Maybe we found our option. Maybe we found our answer. Never mind. But yeah, this doesn't push me anymore. So I could definitely go with a metaphor on this as well. You've taken a moment in all those moments of momentary clarity. You've thought, you've collected your emotions, and those waves of grief, those thoughts that really eat at you, don't go away, but maybe you found something that helps you hold against them. Huh. So yeah, that was a longer angry organ than usual. All right, it definitely looks like we're supposed to drop down there. Is there anything over here before I move along? There's a whole lot over here, actually. Oh, hello, rock crab friends. All right, I think let's drop down first and see what's down there. I wonder if this game just has multiple diverging paths and I have to pick one over the other. I'd be curious if that were the case. Oh, it makes the bells ring. That's cute. Looks like you really have to want to go down there. Something tells me we're not getting back up from this. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I hear your cat yodeling upstairs, Kiwi. But yeah, so we've tightened our core. I guess we have to keep going down. We're going down into the depths of despair. I'll have to review the 5 stages of grief because I don't remember what they are, but oh goodness. Interesting. So, I mean, I didn't want to talk when we were walking through those statues, but like, look at all the like just sad statues. I guess if I'm going by that metaphor or that visual storytelling that I was talking about before with Inside Out 2, it's you're petrified with grief. You're frozen. You're stuck in time. It's hard to let go, and in our narrative of game mechanics, we gain the ability to like tighten our core, stand up to the grief, and push through it. But that doesn't mean it goes away. It's still there, and just because if we have one moment of recovery doesn't mean we can have every moment of recovery. I don't actually know where to go. I see. Oh no, we can destroy the statues. That's interesting. So every time we use the rock, we make a whole bunch of like bird or flower type things. Oh, what's happening here? Huh. Interesting. I don't even know how to interpret that one, Kiwi, but we got up here. Cool. So I guess there is more to explore, and we're likely in the same place. I'm gonna go down this way, which goes against every instinct I have as a gamer of not traveling to the left. But who needs conventions? Who needs to go with the status quo when you're suffering and feeling these strong negative emotions, right? I'm gonna go full English lit major on this, and forgive me, but let me have some fun with this. All right. So we see ourselves finding a windmill now. I bet I can ride these up. Let's see. It's interesting how they have all these overlapping lines that become just a 2D platformer. I like this. I'm sad I didn't explore the rock crab room. I bet we could have made friends with the rock crabs. All right, what happens if I don't make this? Oh, never mind. I can't not make this jump. That's cool. Ah, man. Yeah, I am going to buy the soundtrack of this game when I am done playing. I'm already enamored. It's just like Journey. It's one of those things that I can turn. I bet I could turn it on when I'm trying to do work or just need something to help me deal with emotions, because it's one of those weird kind of counterintuitive things where for me, when I'm dealing with really strong or negative emotions, I often find the most helpful way of dealing with them is listening to things that make me let the emotions out. Because, I mean, for the longest time in my life, I found that the best way to deal with stress and anxiety and negative emotions like that is to bottle them up, because it's easier. It's easier if you don't face them head on. You can always come back to them another time. But sometimes letting them out is the best way to heal. At least for me. It doesn't have to be in front of other people. I often find that when it's in front of you, Kiwi, it's the easiest. Because you help me process things. I don't know. This is a lot of thought here. Maybe more than it deserves, but okay. So, aha. Okay, so I see how this works. So I need to tilt this, jump, and then bam, there we go. Okay. A simple puzzle, but a puzzle nonetheless, and we've cleared it. So it looks like we'll probably be backtracking here because there's an entire path to the right from that. I guess if I want to make narrative sense or like thematic sense of things, certainly with Grief, you have a bunch of directions you can travel. Oh, interesting. We can tilt this. I wonder. Aha. All right. Did I tilt this too soon? Because I can't really get up there. Can I tilt it back this way? Maybe if I tilt here? No? Okay. Well, this is a little bit awkward. I can probably get it. I just have to do a tighter jump. Huh. Maybe I messed up. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm just dumb. I can go this way, can't I? Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. Problem solved. Devs know what they're doing. They account for every stupidism of Jeff. Oh, especially if he can't angle his jumps well. Oh no, have I locked myself out of this? Oh, these devs, they knew exactly what they're doing. Interesting. I like that. Again, maybe I am reading way too much into this, and if I am, so be it. But narratively speaking, or emotionally speaking, you fall, you miss your mark, you fall, but you find a way to get back up. I don't think I can actually reach here with that, but maybe I can get on this now. Yeah, okay. Just gotta kind of go back and forth to make it to our destination. What a beautiful game, Kiwi. Why don't we finish this puzzle and then we'll call it an episode, because we are coming up on half an hour. I'm really interested to know what you think of this game so far. It's got a lot to it, I feel, and I've only just barely scratched it. Why couldn't I stand on that? I guess I can only stand on the winged parts of these. So I'll have to time my jump a little bit better later. I don't know, there's the music on its own is just emotional and introspective, and it's hitting all the right chords for me already. I might be really bad at this. But, like, I don't know. This is gonna be one of those games that I might recommend my therapist checks out, because She had been the one that had told me to check out Inside Out 2, because I've certainly mentioned in previous episodes, I wasn't as big a fan of Inside Out as I had hoped to be, but Inside Out 2 struck a chord with me a lot better, for whatever reason it may have been. There we go, we got both of them now. So yeah, why don't we call it an episode here, Kiwi, and I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope you're curious about how the story is going to pan out. But with all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and in the next one, maybe we paint the world with another color. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.